Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on a Friday, the 15th of April. Welcome on to the show. Wasn't here yesterday. The kids had to do stuff with their braces. You'd think a guy who specializes in like braces would cater to like kids in middle school and high school and not have a last session at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, of course, I got to pull the kids out of school for a midday appointment. It is what it is. So they get a nice extra break here. Nice jump off to their holiday weekend here on Good Friday. But they're all Good Fridays when we win. Isn't it? Isn't that the truth, folks? Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Part of the Max Wager Network family here. And in case you didn't know, I'm followed by Miss Allie Burns. I'll be jumping in her show today on Little Morning Wood. So if you stick around, you'll see me on the Allie Burns show. Jess Parlays of Chris King, 2 to 3. Back to the window, Scott and Scott. I did a total chaos with Scott the other day, and I think we actually had we tied out. But I think our tiebreaker was a scored a game. I had 213. He had 217. I think I landed on 214. So I think I would have won that. I think I won that. I'm not sure. I'll find out today with Allie. Game time with Nick, Tim, and Lenny. Tim's coming.
My mouse always seems to go weird right when I want to go click on myself to put myself in.
He's pumped up. It's home opener. Like, this is like opening day again. Like, the good thing, this is why I love baseball, because it's like opening day for a week plus, right?
Yes.
You got teams open up at home last week. And then then you got teams open up, like they might have home openers on like Monday or Tuesday this week. And then you have teams who are just on the road for 2 series. They have home openers this weekend. So it's like you have really 3 sets of home openers. Good stuff. More day.
I'm excited for it.
I like your guy today. We like Bassett, the old Bassett Hound, running the show.
There you go.
All right. So if you're watching on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, come give me a follow. We have a free pickup link to the Rays and the White Sox if you're interested in that, and maybe you're not. But if you are, Rays and White Sox, also Pelicans, Clippers. There's a free pick link, again, on Twitter, heading over to the winning free pick page. And, of course, all of my picks here for midday money. We'll start out Major League Baseball. Wasn't here yesterday, but I think we did have a winner here with Miami. 12-6 in the video, plus 518. Mets under, Natties, and Seattle under. And, all 3 of these games I actually bet today myself. So, and I think yesterday I went 6-1 on my premiums with my baseball, so. Baseball is pretty good for the season. 35-25, not too bad. Plus 782. Player prop. 31-40. We went 2-1 yesterday. Player props just keep getting them done for us. Lowe and Bell plus 120 yesterday. Today, just a handful. I was kind of looking for more, but a couple games didn't have anything posted this morning when I checked, and I wasn't running in to do it exactly right before the show. But I will start with Boston. A little Trevor Story. Ribby plus 145. We'll stay in the Boston Twin area for the Ursula RBI plus 190. Yanks, we get a little double dipper, Rizzo and Stanton. Rizzo plus 145, Stanton 135 to drive in a couple runs. And they've just been driving a lot of runs for the Yanks. So if I get them both plus money, I'm going to take a shot. Granted, Orioles pitching staff has been better. They're just having trouble scoring. But I don't care. I'll get these 2 guys. Middle of the lineup for the Yanks have been producing runs. Let's go plus money ribbies. A's been scored a little bit. Give me some Pinder or Pinder, however you want to say his name. Plus 170. I think it's worth a throw. And a Toronto, our guy Chapman. We had a Chapman one the other day for a ribby, and I'm coming back here at plus 175 on the player prop side of things. So there are the props. Enjoy them. Now we'll get to the comment section and see how everybody is doing today. Markel's in the house. Big Fax is here. Big Fax likes the Rockies today, the Sox, and the Mets. Okay, so you got to bear with me because my allergies, since I've been screwing around outside, they've been killing me the last couple of days. So I might have sneeze. I might have to blow my nose. I got a runny nose. It happens. I'm going to say yes to the Rocks. I had the Rockies yesterday. I'm going to fade the Cubs. Don't like the Cubs. So you want to come back today minus the 125? Sure, let's do it. Red Sox, I did like the Sox, and I thought about betting Pavetta, but I'm kind of, maybe mini hits Pavetta. I was going to pull the trigger. I didn't, but yes, I do like Boston and Mets run line. Only way to go, later 120. I know Tim is liking the Mets today on the run line. I got the under 8.5. I might still come in on this Mets run line. I don't know. Minus 120. It could be worth that. I think they should win, but I hate just going on tilt at like a couple minutes before a game. But I do like the Mets. Big Fact says Philly over. Nah, give me the under there. Give me the under. Kind of like Miami as well. Boston over. I kind of like the Boston over. Weather's nice. 2 times that could hit, although neither's really been crushing the ball. Yankees over and the White Sox won. I don't know about that Yankee over. I know they beat up on the Orioles. I understand, but the Orioles pitching has been better this year to start, and they're not hitting. And Yankee pitching is Yankee pitching. They're nothing special, but the bullpen is always on point. So I would maybe think Yankee under. And the White Sox today against Tampa Bay with little Dylan Cease. I like Cease. You want to lay to 125, 130. I could get behind that. I could do that with you. Whoosh. No limit. Where's this guy been? How have you been? Hope you'll follow the A's underdog pick. Listen, A's have been playing pretty good lately. Nice big dogs against Tampa, taking care of business. Donald, how are you? Yankees under? Yes. Red Sox under 10. See, I'll be opposite of that one. I think the Red Sox game might go over. I know they haven't really been hitting at all, but maybe here at home they bust it out. I don't know. Again, that's up in the air for me. I got to sneeze.
Bless you. There you go.
I thought I muted it. It would have been a crazy one, but the old double sneezer.
There you go.
Yeah, so Donald, I apologize for sneezing on you. At least it wasn't in person, But yeah, Yankees under definitely, and the Sox, I'm kind of leaning over in that one, believe it or not. But did not bet it. David, how are you today? Like the Mets? Sure. Yankees? Why not? Houston money line. So Yankees minus $2. I'd have to say it's a run line play or nothing. The Astros against Seattle. Again, I would more be on the under here. Seattle at home, kind of like Seattle as a home team, but like the under. Markel's coming to 4-teamer. Clips. I don't know if I like the Clippers. Dodgers run line, sure. Yankees under, yes. Giants, I'm on the other side. I kind of like the Indians there. Kind of like Cleveland. Richie P hitting the like button. Thanks, Richie. Pelicans over. I have the under on the winner free pick video today. I like the under Pelicans. Dodgers run line, sure. Panthers on it. There's 2 hockey games today? There's 2 hockey games, right? Florida minus the 270.
Yeah, 2 hockey games today. Sorry.
Puck line it up. Oh, yeah, no, I was just saying, that was rhetorical because I remember I looked at it. I'm like, I don't like anything today. I mean, I guess, what have the Panthers got going on here? They playing for anything to cover the puck line? 6.5, maybe just the under? Maybe an underplay. Jets win and over Winnipeg. I just said I like the under in that game now. I'm definitely, 2 hockey games. I'm not. I mean, what are we looking for here? I mean, the Islanders and Montreal. I can't. I mean, if that's who you on the back for the Islanders, I mean, this is no play for me on the ice today. I'm all about baseball, especially when there's just two games at the tail end of a season. Taking under Cavaliers. I can do under Cavaliers with you. Definitely under today's games in the NBA. Kind of like the Cavaliers as well. Me and Tim were talking about that before the show. Jojo Rabbit. Listen, thank you. Gazoon type. Yes. At least I put it on mute for everybody. Over on Cleveland and the Giants. Really? I kind of like the under there, no limit. I missed that 9.5 on the Yankees. Yeah, definitely. I like the under for the Yankee game. Islanders money line here, minus the 145. Again, I'm just not loving hockey today. I mean, and usually I'm saying that about NBA. Usually I'm like, I'm not loving that. But today it's baseball, and then we got playoffs, number 2, and then hockey again. Just 2 games running out the string. Jason is saying yes because he likes the Cavs as well. Yes, Cleveland here. Tim brought up a good spot when we were talking about earlier. He's like, Atlanta's got 16 wins on the road, and they come in here as like a fave. And granted, Cleveland, and they battled. They could have really packed it in against the Nets the other day. Brooklyn got out to a lead. I think it was like 20 at one point, 15, whatever. It was a decent sized lead, and they came back and fought a little bit. Allen should be back today. I think Cleveland. I might be coming in with some Cleveland money, real money on Cleveland today. Believe it or not. So, yes, on Cleveland. They're saying Rays under against the White Sox. Sure, I could get into some under action. Marlins under, 7.5. I like the under there. And the Giants with Cleveland under. Yep, I'm with you on that. Padres under first inning Dodgers. All right, so under first inning Dodgers. So you're going like no run first inning. Okay, I could do that, which you're probably right. I'm guessing it's a half a run or something in the Dodger game. Padres with Mackenzie Gore. I like the youngster coming on the scene. Hopefully he does well today. All right, against right for Atlanta. I like the Padres. And especially with like a rookie, like a hot top prospect or whatever, no limit. I'll definitely join in here at a -110. Sox Twins over first 5.5. I can say yes to that because I think there's going to be runs there, Wilson. Plays have been unders. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. And good morning to you, Wilson. How are you today? Plays have been under. I do like the unders today in both these games, but believe it or not, I'm going to come in on some Cleveland action here. I'm pulling up Cleveland as I speak. Who knows? I'll get just probably disconnected on here. You might see me pop out of the chat. Usually when I leave the StreamYard and go somewhere else, sometimes there's issues with the feed here. But all right, one of the I see a lot of twos. I see a couple of random 2.5s. But shall we just take the +115 with the Cavs?
Yeah, we don't need no points. Just grab the money line.
Don't need no stinking points.
Yeah, Atlanta is horrible on the road. So they did well at home. Whatever.
16 wins. Yeah, and it's a one-man show. It's all about the trade, eh? Why not, Cleveland? Why not? How about the A's, second place? Who saw the A's coming in here, right? We said this before. Billy Bean squad, like, all right. Granted, we're a week into the season, though, folks. So this is why we say in April, you're either going to have a great April or you're going to get buried. Mm-hmm. And you have a great April if you're taking some dogs, you're taking some unders, you're going to have a profitable April. And we're having a nice little profitable April so far. Then you got to ride out the storm, last year we had it. Last week of April, first week of March, first 10 days, we did like a 3-30 run in baseball because teams like the A's who are cashing your tickets and you're having a fun little run with them, and you're like, maybe they'll grab this one. Maybe they grab this one. Then all of a sudden, you're having 0-4 days. Granted, they're all doggies, but yes, take them while you can. That's why April should always be a good month for you in baseball. If you're having a losing April, you know what? Hang it up. Hang it up because you're probably going to have a losing year. Because, yes, the teams that have no shot in June, July, and August, they have a shot in April. So they have a little life in them. And even the best teams, when they roll around, when the dog days of summer come, they're not laying 240. Now they're laying 285. And now you got to win all 3 of those games to make money instead of just winning 2 out of 3 in a series. But, JoJo, yes, enjoy the A's while you can. But you got to maintain them a little bit. It's not going to be nonstop. Mm-mm. Tell them, Tim.
And if you're talking A's, you know what? Bringing up those teams. How about the first place Guardians, the first place Chicago Cubs, the first place Colorado Rockies? We can go all day with these. There's some bad teams that are off to decent starts. We're all of 6 to 8 games into the season, 5 to 8 games into the season. A's will fall off and they'll still lose 95 plus games. But enjoy it while it's here. They'll play Moneyball though. We'll see.
Yeah, listen, this is a team that's, and I'm going to tell you, I like Moneyball. I don't know. I think I like the movie. I don't care. I'll keep it real.
He gets on base.
That's what to do. You want me to answer? Yeah, I just pointed to you. He gets on base. That's what they do. And they managed to win games this year, though. It's a transition year. Not looking to bet the ace. Maybe in April, bet the ace, sure. Down the road, not really interested. Got Mets total at 7.5. 7.5. Oh my God. It's down to 7.5 now? See, I got an 8.5 last night, Miz. Sorry to hear that. That's a terrible number, 8. I'm looking good. At least I'm ahead of that move. We'll see what happens, though. You never know, Miz. Just because 7.5, you might still be alive. I mean, I got 8.5. I could still lose it. Doesn't make a difference. You got to see how it is. Tampa line just dropped a run too to 8. First quarter Cavs by 1-2 or 13 plus. Cavs 42 after a loss of 5 to 9 points. Cavs home score will be huge. Hawks 0-3 after 20 plus win. All right, I mean, you're throwing a lot of different kind of stats into things. It's fine, but I throw those all out because it's a one and done playoff game, and I look at it as give me the Cavs at home. I just don't like a land on the road. Simple, cut, dry, boom. My second parlay of the year exclusive. Let's print some money. Write it down for you. Here we go. Get it out here, John. What do we got? What is the parlay of the year, John? Though I'm an A's fan. I don't bet on my teams. I want to like them. I understand that. I don't bet on the Penguins either. They haven't been good in a while. Astros money line against the Seattle Mariners. I kind of like Seattle there. Big facts. You know how we roll, Lex. Looks like Angels will be cellar dwellers again. Yeah, this. Again, are they going to get some pitching? Where is the pitching coming from? They can't get any pitching. Is Detmers going to break out? Is he going to be their young breakout pitcher? Is it going to be a Sandoval? Who knows? Here we go.
Real quick. Clippers announced that Paul George has entered health and safety protocol and will miss tonight's playing game versus the Pelicans.
Yeesh.
That happened a minute ago. So live updates for you guys. I feel less confident about my Pelicans play now. But good luck to everybody.
You feel less confident?
Yeah.
I kind of like the Pelicans still.
I mean, I like the Pelicans still, but I feel a lot less confident because whenever a big player goes out for whatever reason, it'll be, the Pelicans have a shot to win this game too. Now the Clippers are going to win by 20. So I'm a little bit more nervous about it now with Paul George out, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, here we go with a parlay here coming in. We got Jays under. Gotta write it down. I got the pen out here, John Doe. Jays under 9.5. Cubs over 10. Easy money. Easy money. Par year number 2. See how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Good morning, Michael. How are you today? Took the under in the Hawks Cavs. Took a little Hawks money line. I don't love it. I don't like the Hawks money line. Under, sure. Dodgers run line, Charles? Yes. We can do Dodgers run line. Big news, yes. George is out. Big play day, Clippers -4. I don't know. I don't like the Clippers. I kind of like the Pelicans before the snooze anyway. So fade the injury report. Predator is a team not to bet on. Not a Nashville fan, huh? Big facts not like in Nashville. John Doe, you're welcome. I enjoy when people come in and say, this is it. Do this, do that, guaranteed, blah, 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 blah. I have fun with it.
1,000-unit well play.
It's fun. And if they win, great. If it loses, it's all right. You just come back the next day. Like we always say, windshield big, rear view small. All right. I don't know. Not much really. Not much chattering going on here on a Friday. Usually a lot more people in the chat. Not many people here today. We'll probably cut this guy short.
It's a little bit quiet. It's fine. Yeah. Hey, it's good to be today.
Because save my throat here. So you got anything to add to the thing? I'll keep it short.
I mean, the plays that I'm rolling out, I like the Mets opening day. I mean, kind of rolling out the run line there. I got it at 105, 107, something in that range. It's up to 120 now. little bit of line movement there. I'm right back on Miami. I did a little bit of line movement there. I got it at like minus 110. I believe it was in the 120s this morning. I got the Red Sox, same deal. I got them around 115. They're up at almost 130 now. I got the over in Atlanta, 8.5. I feel like that's just going to be a higher scoring game. So those are the 4 plays that I gave out on the ESP show today. So that's kind of what I'm liking for it. Had a good day yesterday. Hopefully have another good one today.
No, see how it goes. Just one day at a time. You always want to follow up like the big day with another like decent day, because it stinks when you have like a monster day and you go like 2-6 or something. Like, what the heck? You got to get those a couple in a row.
Yeah, I just need a profitable day. I don't need to have another 5-0 day. Just a 3-2. Because I think the last time I swept the board, the next couple of days I end up going 2-11. So it kind of like, yes, I have a good day, and then there it all goes. But
it equals out. It's and the worst is that because you still want to fire. Like, it's easy to fire. You go like 3-1, or say like a 5-2 day, a 3-3 day. Like, they're easy. You keep going back and forth. It's no problem. You're like, I'm just going to keep trucking, and I'm going to have a breakout day. Because the 5-1 day, 6-1 days are great, or 5-0, 4-0, and you feel fine. Like, okay, good. I should get that, because if I'm betting 6 games, I think they're all going to win. But then when you have like the over days, you're like, and this is for me, like, even as like just get to like the selling side of things. When you have a day like that, people think like, oh, well, they're just going to come out more because they won yesterday. They feel lucky. Well, if I like a card, I'm going to bet 3 games. If I go 3-0, if I go 0-3, if I go 1-0 or 0-1, it doesn't make a difference. It's like, but it's, I always, I'm like you though. Like, after a good one, you always feel like, oh man, should I pull it back because I had a one? But it's like you feel good because you're like, all right, these are what I think is going to happen. It should happen, and you should have a back-to-back good day like that.
Yeah, sometimes the big days that you have, the 6-1s, the 5, like that, those days, I feel like those can be dangerous, because then all of a sudden you get a good day and go, ooh, I'm seeing the board really. Like, you could have a bad week, see the board very well one day, be like, oh, I'm gonna double my units, and I'm gonna, instead of betting $50 today, I'm gonna bet $100 today or whatever, and all of a sudden you take your 5-0 day. You have a 1-4 the next day, and all of a sudden it's like, well, there goes all my money.
There you go.
There goes my profits from yesterday. Yep, gave it right back to the sports book. So the best thing to do is treat every single day the same. Like, have a winning day, fantastic. Do your homework for the next day, move on, go to bed. Don't dwell over it. If you have a bad day, good day, doesn't matter. 0-5, 5-0, I approach it the same way. For the next day is, all right, cool. I'm supposed to go 5-0. I'm supposed to go 4-1. I'm supposed to. This is my job. I'm supposed to be doing well in this. So approach it that way. And then the days that you go 0-4, it's just, or 0-5, or 1-4, whatever the deal is, you go, all right, well, didn't see the board well today. I've been managing my bankroll well enough. I should be fine. Let's look towards tomorrow. I like this. I like this. I like that. And then we move on tomorrow, because the next day could be a 5-0 for you. So
I find like, especially like baseball and basketball, after bad days, I can go look at like the box scores and be like, oh, if somebody hit their free throws, if somebody, you go to like the left on base, like all these left on bases, like, all right, I was there. Like, am I close, or was I just totally off of something, like totally wrong on my thinking on this game? At least those 2 sports, you could go into a box score and be like, all right, this guy, they missed 7 free throws. Terrible. I left 13 guys on base.
The best thing to do is, when you barely win a game, look at the scoreboards and go, wow, I could have lost because he hit every single free throw. Or yesterday, in that, I will say, the one game I almost lost yesterday was the over in the Oakland game. I know I had the over 8.5, and I finished at 9. Look back at the game. Wow, there was a little league 3-run inside the park home run in the first inning.
Yep.
I shouldn't have gotten that. That game should have been a loser. And then looking at it, I had the Dodger run line last night. That was 3-3 going into the 8th. I shouldn't have won that game.
Was it? I see. That was like a 9-3 final, wasn't it?
Yeah, they scored 6 runs in the bottom of the 8th.
I saw it was 3-0.
I should never have won that game.
It was 3-0 early. I'm like, oh, nice, easy win with the Dodgers. I looked up this morning. It was 9-3. I'm like, I didn't even look at it. I figured it was a no-brainer. Like, just they got up 5-1 or something. And
they were up 3-0 after the first. Didn't score until the 8th. 2-run shot and solo shot back-to-back innings for the Reds. They tied it up. I'm like, oh, and I even texted my group chat. I'm like, okay, guys, I'm 4-0 to start the day. Just hoping on this Dodger run line to have it sweep the board or whatever. And then I saw the 3-3. I'm like, Dodgers run line X, and moved on.
Oh boy!
And then all of a sudden, 6 runs in the bottom of the 8th, and you're going to get lucky like that. And then you're going to be some nights where you're on the opposite side. There was probably a bunch of people who had Cincinnati plus a run and a half, or Cincinnati money line, thinking, oh, they just tied it 3-3. We have a shot. All right, let's do this. 6 runs. So now the Dodgers are like, oh, come on. But you're going to be on both sides. Keep that in mind. And when it comes to it, when push comes to shove, both of us are coming from great days. But you could have easily the days that you're looking at bad at and look at, oh, they missed a free throw. Oh, they left a guy on third. Oh, he got thrown out at the plate. He should have struck it out there, whatever the deal may be. You can't look at it that way. If anything, look at it the opposite way and be like, oh, well, I shouldn't have won that game. Because that's going to stick in your mind. So, positive attitudes.
That's it. This is the truth. This guy,
a long grind.
Says Mets and Yanks parlay plus 112.
I kind of leaned Orioles.
I just like the under in the Yankee game. Oh, Mr. Earl's in the house. How are you, Mr. Earl? You have a good day also. Have a nice weekend. Hurricanes wet the bed. I didn't even know what the Hurricanes did.
They lost, I think, 3-0 to the Detroit Red Wings.
What was that line? $4?
$3.50.
So much for Hurricanes.
Minus 140.
Again, I can't. I can't do it. Rays over the 8.5 today.
Why not?
My screen went
against Chicago. I don't know. The staple of that Tampa Bay team was supposed to be pitching, and it has not looked good. They were down three runs in every single one of those Oakland games.
Yeah, I kind of like the under though with Cease. I like Cease.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, it was 9. I'm seeing 8s, so it's coming down a full run.
Yeah, I didn't bet it, but it would be a lean that way.
Whale locks.
Oh yes, whale locks today. The ones on my door, the car, the house. Those are the locks.
Yanks team total 5.5.
Jeez, that's a high total.
Again, I kind of like the under in the game, so I would lean under here.
I think you can hit both of those.
Right? I mean, like if you think Yanks, could the Yanks win 6-1 and still say under? Yeah, I'm just for the under for the game. I'm not looking for one team to hit and the other team not to hit. If
Baltimore is to win that game, it's going to go under.
Yeah,
that means they were able to slow down the Yankees.
Because they haven't hit anything this year.
No, they have not. They're the lowest scoring team in baseball. So
I'd say yes. Cubs first 5 under, sure.
I like unders in cores in general.
They had a losing day yesterday, Higgs. Who had a losing day?
Who did? I didn't. Higgs didn't. We did well yesterday.
Well, maybe the Whalelocks had a losing day.
Oh, the Whalelocks. Okay, that makes sense.
Mini Boston, yes, run first inning. I could see that. I like the over there, so I'm going to say yes to a run. Running every Boston. I just want a 15-15 day.
I mean,
sure.
Good luck.
Gray Sports Almanac, Lex. Hold on a second. Let me get it for you today. Man, I hate the NBA. It only happens to NBA.
Oh, the Pelicans are now 1-point favorites.
Are they really?
I'm not happy. But we'll see.
Crazy.
The under? You like the under? I don't know. I like the Red Sox. That's all I have. Sorry. It's back down to a pick 'em. That line's moving like crazy. I'm not touching it anymore. If anything, it's leaning towards the Clippers. And I mentioned the same thing as if Luke is out on Saturday. I'm going Mavericks.
I mean, at 4, I mean, Pelicans.
I got it at 4. I'm happy.
I'm not
Pick 'em
taking
now.
the Pelicans.
Now you would have to tease him in order to get him at the line I got him at. So I don't know.
Angels, Texas. Yes, first one inning.
Why not? Except for it's not show high on the mound, so I don't think the Angels get shelled that bad.
I mean, and again, if you got a total of 10, I guess you have to think there's going to be a run in every inning.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Texas put up 10 yesterday. It was 10-6 yesterday. Easy over. I had over in that one as well. So nice.
I like the over in that game.
Yeah, I like the over in that game.
Got lucky with the Dodgers. Yeah, apparently we all did.
Dang right we did.
Like the A's today, a little Oak Town.
I kind of do.
Against Stripling.
I kind of do. Jeffers looked good in his first outing against the Phillies.
Not a big Ross Stripling guy.
Yeah.
Ohtani. I mean, I'm not a big. I mean, people love Ohtani.
I'm not a big Ohtani guy. Not at all.
Pache, yes. We had a Pache RBI prop way back, I think, to start the year, Pache.
Nice.
He had the inside the Parker yesterday.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Detroit Lenny in the house.
Yo.
Cleveland first to score. Let's go, Indians. Lyles will get lit up.
For the Reds, for the Baltimore Orioles. That's fair.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, he could get lit up and he's still 5-0. The game's under all over the place.
Yeah.
Dodgers are online, Tigers first 5. I'm shocked. Tigers first 5 here from Detroit, Lenny.
It hasn't been hitting all that much.
It's early. You gotta listen. I like the Tigers over Keller anyway today, but we're 5 games into the season, 6 games in. You gotta wait a bit here. I'm on the Mets run line. I kind of like it too. Fade in Arizona.
Yeah. By the way, it was Brandon Nimmo and Mark Conha COVID protocol. It's the Diamondbacks. I'm not worried.
Red Sox, sure. Dodgers run line, yes. Yanks run line, why not? Mets run line. I like them all. Clippers, says David.
Oh, it's back to Pelicans +1. So I guess the line's moving back to the normal spot. Good.
Hawks 2 should cast. I don't know. I'm not liking the Hawks. I'm actually going to come in here on the Cavaliers.
Yep, Cleveland.
They have to cool off. That's what they said last year in Game 5 of their 12-0 run early in the season.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's an insane amount for Paul.
That's a lot. It's now down to it's a +1 now, so I guess it's a little bit more reasonable. But I know I'm busting on you.
Yeah, week's worth of games. I mean, but I'm not buying into that, Lenny. I'm not buying into first 5s or. I haven't put out really any first 5s here in the chat. I mean, I did a couple no run first innings the other day, but I mean, even that was like, player props early. I can do player props early because you know what, guys get hot early. Or they get cold early. This is again, and I just do ribbies and runs really. I'm not busting out for homers and even K props really. I'm like, I'll stick to these guys. And for me, I stick to what makes money. Right? Again, college basketball, a lot of games. Baseball, a lot of games. Player props. Hey, we're winning. I'll ride them until they stop winning, and we'll come down to less or just move on to something else. So
that we will.
It's all baseball is. It's not baseball. Betting is riding your numbers. What's treating you good? I mean, if you're hitting 40% in college football and 74% in NFL, what are you betting? You're going to keep forcing college football every day? No, you're going to do maybe one a week. But you're going to load up on NFL?
Yep.
Because you're hitting them. Did everyone in the world just bet the Pelicans or what? I mean, yeah, seriously, right?
I mean, if that's the case, I think the line dropped because of George, and then it went from -1 to +1 for the Pelicans. So everybody's right back on the Clippers. So I don't know how I feel about their game now. I don't know.
I mean, at 4,
it's Pelicans.
If you like the Pelicans, at a pick 'em at 1, maybe you come in on the Clippers.
Yeah. I mean, I still have my Pelicans +4. That's all that matters.
And those are the worst. We'll get to Detroit in a second. And those are the worst because you think at +4, I like it. It's full. Everything's going to go a certain way, right? It's going to go a certain way because you got a guy on the floor. Now it's chaos. Who knows what's going to happen? Totally changes the whole aspect of the game. Plus money with Scooble. Absolutely. Cards at a brew crew today, Sean. I don't know. I had the under yesterday.
It's
Peralta
Brewers or nothing.
I like Peralta. I'm not a big Mikolos guy.
Nope.
I couldn't come back on the under. I had the under yesterday there.
There you go.
I bet the Giants today, but kind of think Cleveland's play. I got a little Guardian myself.
Didn't
Dodgers run line, Mets run line, yes. Yanks under, sure, under Cavs. That's a 4-0 day, Markel. There you go. Winner. I'm fading the Mets home opener. Didi.
Oh, that's a nice donation.
Tim
No, that's Didi. He pops into our chat sometimes, and he's one of the people. Oh, fade the Mets, fade the Sabres, fade the like. He fades all of my favorite teams, so it's fine.
Right. Michael, good Friday. Happy Easter to you also. I can't wait. I'm gonna make some ham. I love ham.
Yes, ham. I do like ham steaks, and I cook them in maple syrup.
Goodbye. Fucking maple syrup. What the hell's wrong with that guy? How would you ruin ham with maple syrup? I can't even look at you. I gotta put a piece of paper in front of your face over there. Oh my goodness. Maple syrup. Listen, if you put maple syrup on ham, leave the chat, please. Why would you ruin a nice piece of meat like that? I'm totally flustered. What? It's like a person putting like ketchup on well done steak. Who does that?
Oh, I do not put ketchup on steak. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, seriously, Markel. What? I mean, you put maple. Who does that?
I cook it. It's good.
I'll take the D-backs. What the heck? Davis, Cano, Jankowski, Seaman. You know, if you're getting a plus $2 APND, I'm not. Listen, I'm more lean run line because I like Bassett as a pitcher. And if you know me, and you should, you've been in here a few times. When I like a pitcher or a team, I kind of ride that team for a little bit. I'm going to ride them. I'm going to bet them their starts and stick with them. Guys I like to win Cy Youngs. Guys I think are just good. Guys I have little soft spots for, whatever case would be. Bassett's one of those guys. I think he's a solid arm. He's going to give up. He's going to go 6 and give up 2 or 3 runs, and your team's always in it. So for me, it's a run line for him. On the same token, hey, plus $2. I'm not going to say no to taking dogs at $2 in mid-April. Absolutely not. You know, I mean, will we be shocked if the Mets lose this game 4-3 today? No, I wouldn't. I mean, come on. You're a Met fan. Let's be honest. You've seen DeGrom strike out 15 guys and lose games 2-1. I mean, are you going to be shocked if somehow they lose this game today?
But that was DeGrom gets the DeGrom treatment where he gets 1 to 2 runs a game, and that's it. This Mets offense is different this year. They built it up. I know they're without Conha and they're without Nimmo, who's been one of the more hotter hitters. Don't sleep on JD Davis. He's got a bat. I don't like Cano. I don't. I'm not a fan of Cano. I think that they were better without him. And then Janikowski's he gets on base, and that's the big thing is he'll get on base for you. So no, I don't mind those 3 guys minus Cano. I don't like Cano, but JD Davis and Janikowski I like.
Real Delgado's in the house. Who does that? I don't know Detroit, Lenny. Psychopaths do that. Maybe the Clippers first quarter. I can see a Clipper first quarter. Come out.
Yeah, I can.
You know, they come out acting a fool. It's like, we don't need this guy. They get up, big 10-point lead early in the game. Hawks today, I'm not liking the Hawks.
Nope.
We are Cleveland backers. Cubs and Stroman tonight +1. I can't do the Cubbies. Can't do the Cubbies.
You can't do the first place Cubbies?
No. Bissett's an artist. Yes, he is. Red Sox first 5 team total over 2.5.
Yes.
I can do that because maybe my guy Trevor Story today's 2-run home run in the first inning, and we hit our RBI prop for +145.
Oh, I did put 4 home run props out for today.
Look at this psychopath. Oh my goodness.
Ham with pineapple juice. That actually doesn't sound too bad.
No, when I buy a ham, I know they put that mix in there, brown sugar mix. No, I just want plain ham. I want my ham. I'm gonna cook my ham. I'm gonna cut it and eat it while I'm taking off the stove, and I'm gonna put on some nice rye bread and eat a sandwich. I don't want anything on it. I don't want fancy stuff. I want to eat. It's time to eat, something to eat. I'm not trying to garnish anything up or make it fancy. No.
No, fancy. I got you, though.
How about Rockies under?
Yes.
David here. I was going to say yes.
You can always talk me into an under in Coors Field.
I think, you know what? I just think because the Rockies at home, bad teams, they're in off their loss. I don't know. I think this game's going to be a nice 5-3 type game. Colorado wins. Cubbies lose. I'm not high in Colorado. Excuse me. Not high in Cubbies. Cubbies are like a three-man team who's hitting right now. You got Happ, who's hitting like 700. Suzuki, who just hit a bunch of homers the other day. And Castellanos, right? Their catcher. Everybody else on that team, no one's hitting over 200. I'm not buying them. Yes, ham tonight, ham and next month. I love after cooking a ham. There's so much ham left over. I just have grilled ham like for days. I have it for breakfast. Have it all the time. Ham and eggs, baby. Yes, Detroit Lenny. Detroit Lenny knows he's a big cat, and he's like me. He likes to eat.
I kind of want to find some ham or something for lunch. That sounds good now.
You can't have ham today, man. It's ham because you have it Sunday for Easter.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I could have it multiple days. I'm not going to say no.
I guess. I mean, if you just got rid of a cold cuts, little boar's head, it's one thing. I got some in the fridge. You know what? I'm gonna make it after the show. You know what? We're ending this guy. Listen,
ham.
Yeah, see, we're going on a ham attack before I go see Allie Burns at 1:00. I'm gonna pop in Allie show day. So Allie Burns coming up with Morning Wood after this. I'm popping in to say hello. I'll bring my props with me, and we'll be back tomorrow, Saturday. Mike Downey likes ham. What's great about ham? Who doesn't love ham, baby?
Ham.
We eat Spam, too. Thoughts on Spam? I've never had Spam.
Never had it.
Is that like specially processed army meat? Is that what Spam is?
I have no clue.
1:15. That's my time. I'll be popping in. Detroit Lady. 1:15. Thank you. Give me time to grill up some ham. I got a half hour. I'll bring the ham to the show. I'm gonna put the ham on my head. I'll look like a toupee. Nice ham.
Nope, I'm stopping by Morning Wood and seeing that. That sounds like fun.
All
there
right.
You go.
Good Friday. See you Saturday.